were literally doing this a few minutes after you gave your speech, on your vision for the future of Canada-U.S. relations. There's a lot in the speech. I encourage Canadians to read it. I just want to talk to you about one area of it, really. It's kind of in general terms. What separates your vision for the future of Canada-U.S. relations with Mark Carney's vision?
Well, there's a couple things. One, I believe that we need to be stronger at home so that we have a leverage abroad. So what does that mean? We're dealing with a president, but ultimately a country that respects leverage, and we need to maximize what leverage we have going into any review discussion on CUSMA. So what do we have as leverage? There's the obvious, we're the second biggest customer for the Americans, but there's much more that makes us unique. One, we represent the biggest share of airspace in the hemisphere. We have 10 of the 12 NATO-defined critical minerals that would be necessary if, God forbid, the world went back to war. We have the fourth biggest supply of energy, and we have the capacity to rebuild our military to the mutual prosperity of both of our countries. Now, how do we leverage that? Well, we need to unlock our resources. I would repeal all the anti-development laws that the government has built up so that we can rapidly mine these minerals, and then I would set up a strategic mineral and energy reserve, access to which for the Americans would be dependent on their providing us tariff-free trade over our border. Second, I would say to the Americans that we are going to spend hundreds of billions of dollars buying armaments and military technology over the next several decades, and the amount we spend south of the border will be contingent on tariff-free access to the United States. And finally, we need to, by unblocking our way to the coasts, we give ourselves the ability to sell our oil and gas and other resources overseas, which gives us optionality so that the Americans are no longer our captive, we're no longer a captive supplier to the Americans. All those things will give us a leverage, and I would use that leverage to negotiate my singular objective, which is that we have tariff-free access to the States while remaining a sovereign economy and country.
And you think that leverage could do that? Tariff-free?
That's the goal. You start with the most ambitious possible goal. I don't know why the Carney government is conceding or waving the white flag in accepting that there will be permanent and unfair and unreciprocated American tariffs on Canadian goods. I would rather go to the United States and say, look, these are the things that you need that we have, and you're only getting them if we get what we want, which is we want to be able to sell our products into the biggest and most lucrative economy the world has ever seen.